The anti-nuclear protesters found their progress blocked by the police as they approached the forest site where high-level radioactive waste is scheduled to be buried in underground bunkers. Nuclear power supplies 79% of the energy to the French grid, more than any other country in the world. Most of the demonstrators were wearing face masks to hide their identities, but their message was clear.
It's a fight that needs to be global, because nuclear waste comes from all over France, from all over Europe.
We are just starting a long battle against the nuclear trash and the world it represents.
The protesters moved into the surrounding fields to try and escape the police blockade, but they were driven back repeatedly by volleys of tear gas. The radioactive waste will be buried 500 meters underneath these fields in a complex stretching for 15 square kilometers. The first trains carrying their highly hazardous cargo won't start arriving here till 2025. By then, it's estimated the project will have cost the French taxpayer around $40 billion.
So far, the police tactics have proved very successful. They've pushed the demonstrators off the field. They were almost on the brink of the forest, but the use of tear gas has driven them back onto the road, and now they're surrounded by the police.
Scientists have been testing the safety of the rock where the waste will be buried for the last 10 years. It dates back 160 million years.
It's hard, almost impermeable rock, which allows us to store radioactive waste in a safe manner for at least 100,000 years.
The police are also trying to make the area impermeable to demonstrators. Last month they cleared a protest camp set up in the woods above the area.
I say it here in front of you very clearly, that the state will come back as many times as needed.
And that was certainly the message being delivered to the demonstrators forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming police power. But they promise they will be back. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Lorraine.